let's get to know you first.
I'm actually by the names of Pagag David Tok.
Pagag David.
Yeah, Pagag David Tok.
Okay.
In South Sudan.
South Sudan.
Of course, yeah. I come from Upper Nile, my Wood County to be exact.
Okay.
Yeah, my Wood County to be exact, yeah.
So, we are at Kafendish
Yes.
University.
Yes.
What makes you choose Kafendish among all the universities in Kampala?
Well, I first enrolled at Cavendish in the year 2019. Yeah, 2019. I was working at the time, and I wanted to continue with further studies while I'm working.
Okay.
So what I've done is I came to Kampala. I looked for a university that would actually offer me online courses.
Okay.
Yeah, online courses. Because
You were working or what?
I was working. I didn't want to leave my job,
Okay.
but I also didn't want to also stop studying. So I wanted to at least blend the two, and I wanted something which would be convenient, which is online studies. So when I came here, I looked up around the schools that could maybe offer online studies. And mind you, this was before COVID.
Okay.
So that was 2019. So when I came here in Kampala around May, I realized that here they offer online courses.
Okay.
So I opted to do an online course because at the time they were only giving 2 courses to be done online. That was diploma in business administration, and the other was a diploma in IT. So I opted for diploma in business administration, and then I started like that. So I studied, and there was nothing that ever interrupted my studies because they have what they call Clanit, which is a learning platform where they put all your study materials in.
So you're all set.
You're all set. Like you have to things like, let's say, reading materials, like let's say the course module. They put everything there for you to read, and then they give you weekly assignments. So on top of you studying on physical classes, you also have a platform where you can also learn the same course you're doing.
That's great. So that's actually the main thing.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing because at the time I needed to also do studies, but also work. So that helped me a lot because it was convenient. I could not leave my job, and I could not also stop studying. So I blended.
Did you mind the school fees that time? Or?
At the time, it was actually very affordable at the time because if I even looked at even my salary at the time and then the money I was paying, it was very convenient. And the good thing I liked about it is that they have a system in which during your payment, they don't expect you to pay 100% immediately. So what happens is that when you enroll in over a period of like about 1 month, you're allowed to only pay like 20%.
Okay.
20% of your fees.
Okay.
So that means like 20%, then by after a month, they now let you pay 50%. So they leave from 20 to 50%.
Okay.
Then after like 2 months, they tell you to pay 75%.
Okay.
So this gives somebody, for the time I think I was paying like about $200. That is for my semester. So if you look at $200, I'm paying in bits like
it's
so
nothing.
cheap.
It's just like pocket
like
money.
This is something I myself during the time I would not even wait for that kind of program, like that kind of payment system. I would just pay all at once because it was cheap. So now if somebody didn't have enough money, still, because 200 can also be a lot to somebody and can be little to somebody. So if somebody doesn't have all that money of 200, they go through that payment system and they don't be disturbed at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So the payment was really,
so the payment wasn't a problem, and it was convenient for you as you're working. And in addition to that, the university is accredited university.
Exactly.
So your certificate, it's acknowledged everywhere.
Everywhere. Because as I speak to you right now, I'm doing a bachelor's in procurement and logistics, but I've done a diploma already. So I graduated last year, and I just consequently enrolled again in August.
So if I may say at the end of our conversation, would you recommend Kafendish to any of your family members?
I would. I would really recommend it because not just to sell it out, but sincerely because of the experiences I've lived here. Because when you look at university, by the way, sometimes they say that, as a student, 80% is on you, on studying. 20% is up to the lecturer. Because sometimes you can't expect the lecturer to spoon feed you on every occasion. But in this school, you will understand that if anybody is to fail, it is on you. Like it's on you. Because like I said earlier,
they provide everything.
Everything. Because here's the thing, even lectures that now happen physically, they conduct both online and physical. So sometimes if you got sick or not going to attend physical, you can still do online. So there is no excuse at all For you to fail, it's all on you. Yeah, it's all
Thank
on
you so much for your time.
I
I appreciate it.
Thank you.